We were close. We were close to getting a Juice Wrld anime, a full animated series by Juice Wrld, as well as Takashi Murakami. If all of this is brand new to you, let me tune you in. So let's go back to August 13th, 2018. Juice Wrld posted on his Twitter, "I really want to make an anime. My shit be A1." He really wanted to make something creative, other than music. He wanted to make something where he was able to express himself fully. At this stage in his life, back in 2018, he did have connections in the industry for people who were into animation, and he would later step on these different connections and meet people who had extreme knowledge in animation, such as Takashi Murakami. Takashi Murakami is known as a Japanese artist. He works in fine arts and commercial media, and he blurs the lines between arts. He's worked on a lot of different things. I'll put up a lot of photos that he's worked on, as well as his animations that he has worked on. I'm even a fan of Takashi Murakami, and I have one of his pillows right here. This is what one of his pillows that he designed looks like. We have the back right here. This is the back side. You see there's all the colors of the rainbow. And then the front side, it's I have the tag right here, and I bought this when I went on a trip in Vancouver. So this is one of Takashi Murakami's different items. Now, Juice Wrld would get associated with Takashi Murakami when he went to Japan in 2019. In November of 2019, while he was in Australia and his New Zealand tour, he went to Japan just before his death, and he started planning building an anime with Takashi Murakami. This video came out on YouTube where Takashi Murakami and Juice Wrld are together in Japan, and they are walking through what an anime would look like that was designed by Juice Wrld. Juice Wrld has different ideas, talking about making himself the villain in the anime and walking through it like that. He doesn't have the characters still drawn, so they are trying to draw the whole script, trying to draw what it would look like with different people around the table to give their own insights. Juice Wrld's really into it, and Takashi Murakami is also into it, and there's a really good conversation that does happen throughout this video. Now, Takashi Murakami has worked with artists in the past. Takashi previously worked with Kanye West, making his album cover for Graduation, and Juice really wanted his own anime with Murakami and was determined to make it happen. Unfortunately, a few weeks after this interaction between Takashi Murakami and Juice Wrld and planning what this anime would look like, Juice Wrld would pass away. This would affect Takashi Murakami, and he's went back and reflected on his time with Juice, saying,
"I was a big fan for the Juice Wrld. He came to my studio, looks like happy with his girlfriend. He want to making for some animation project, kind of the demon and angel battle."
Takashi is a fan of Juice Wrld, and Takashi does respect Juice Wrld even through all the struggles that he's going through. Even though Juice Wrld might be different with the way that he acts, the way that he talks, and the things that he goes through, Takashi still respects him and shows a level of respect towards him, which is beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see two artists working together to make a collection like this. Two artists working together to make a collab and show different efforts out in society, change people's minds, help them grow out of their current states. Being in current states is hard, and I'm happy these two artists were trying to come together and build something beautiful. They want to build something out of the ordinary and grow together. They want to become better together and have a project out for all the fans to see. Watching the footage is also hard. It's hard to see that Juice Wrld was so passionate about it, as well as Takashi laughing constantly with Juice Wrld about making this project. There's a lot of different photos that were taken right here where Juice Wrld and Takashi are plotting. This is over a 2-hour session of them hanging out, and these photos paint it perfectly. They show two artists deep at work in their thoughts, in the flow, in the zen state, trying to build something beautiful. Even when artists get into studios, there may not be that instant connection with making a record. The same thing might have been going here. It may not have been an instant connection, but there was something there. And what's beautiful is after Juice passed away, Takashi has when he was the one who designed the recent cover for The Party Never Ends. This is Takashi Murakami's work on the screen right now. The cover for the latest album by Juice Wrld was created by him. What does this tell us? What does this show us? This shows us a sign of respect. This shows us two artists putting their minds together, and an artist, even if one of them passed away, the other one's still showing support. That's what's brilliant about connection. That's what's brilliant about going out and meeting people. Even if this is friends or even if this is a random person on the street, building a connection with people and actually helping people, making them show up. Juice passed away a few years ago, and for Takashi Murakami to still hold Juice in his heart to make the cover for the album a few years later shows a lot on that. It shows the connection that they do have. And for those of you watching this video, think twice about the people that you interact with. You can make a great impact on people's lives. You can help them accomplish their goals, even if you don't think you are. We are all different puzzles in this big puzzle called life. We connect with each other, and we grow and help understand each other and make each other's dreams come true. Even if you can't sing to the way that someone else can sing, or if you can't rap to the way that someone else can rap, or if you can't run as fast as somebody else, You're still good. You're still great. And you might be pushing somebody else forward who's not as good as you. Everything is moving in rhythm. You might be influenced by somebody who has more than you, and somebody less than you would be influenced by you. It's all pushed together in life. I saw a perfect example of this on Instagram a few months ago about a person who can't walk wants to walk, and a person who can walk wants to have a car, and a person who has a car wants to have a limousine, and a person who has a limousine wants to be flying in private, and a person in private just wants to be happy. It all flows back to that. It all flows back to happiness. It all flows back to who you want to be. How do you want to hold yourself? If everything I'm saying is just flying right over your head, it's totally fine. This message is not for everyone. But for the people that it is for, you will see that there is connections to be made in people. There is something if you wave to someone, if you smile at someone in the office, if you say hi to a classmate that you don't usually say hi to. If you do these small things, you will be building your own character, and you'll be building people that show a little bit of respect for you. When you go out of your way to look over for someone else, when you go out of your way to help somebody else, instead of being selfish, being selfless, and actually helping other people, you show a sign of who you are, you show a sign of what you stand for, and you really represent that. And people will look up to you. People will look up to you the same way that Takashi looked up to Juice WRLD after his death. These two could have made an amazing anime for all of us. I would have even checked out that anime. I'm not the most into anime. I've only watched a few things like Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, Avatar. I've never got fully into the anime scene, but for the small anime that I would see, I would check this out. I would have checked out the Juice WRLD Takashi Murakami anime because I do mess with Takashi Murakami. I think the pillow's cool back when I got this. And there's a lot more that goes into this kind of stuff. It's deeper on a level. It's deep in the sense of somebody created this. Somebody in their mind pictured this, and then they went and actually designed and created it. They created it instead of just talking about it. It's so easy to just talk about something, but when you actually create it, you put it into a physical sense and you send it out to the world to change people's lives. That's where beauty happens, and that's what was happening here. And that's why I'm so excited that this might have happened. I know it did not happen. I know that there's no anime between Juice WRLD and Takashi Murakami since Juice WRLD passed away a little bit too early, but it could have happened. And that should motivate us enough. That should motivate us that we should do something to help us and push ourselves forward. I hope my message really stuck with you guys today. I hope you guys learned something from the way that I told the story as well as from the story itself. If you mess with the channel, make sure to leave a like. If you leave a like, more people will see the video and it'll be shown to more people. So if you like it, someone else will like it too. Press the like button so it's seen by more people. Furthermore, if you want to see another video of mine, I have one up here. I'm not going to talk too much, but make sure to check out this video because it'll be something similar to this. I'm Blue Vanity. I love you. Thank you. Take care and have a beautiful rest of your day.